Ayo, like, subscribe. Let's go.
I have been a single mom for all of 2 years, and I have to say, I hate it here. I don't hate being a mom. I don't hate having kids, but I hate the fact that I only had two options. Either stay in an unhealthy, dysfunctional relationship or do it all on my own.
Modern women use the word dysfunction or toxic to explain the reason why they leave their husbands. Her husband wouldn't let her run the streets, or he wouldn't let her run up the bank account, right?
And see, when I was a stay-at-home mom, I did the cooking, the cleaning. I was a primary person in charge of taking care of the children. And here I thought that was a totally different category than being a working mom. As a working mom, I'm literally still doing all of the same stay-at-home mom shit, just on a different schedule. But now with the added mental stress load of how do I pay every bill by myself? And that's not even the part that frustrates me. The kicker is that this is culturally normal and even embraced, that if you're a single mom, you're just gonna struggle and that's it. Like, I could be on the brink of a mental breakdown, literally underwater, telling people like, I do not know how to make this better. And someone will ask me, what's wrong? Are you okay? No, I'm not. And the response is, well, you know, it's hard out here for everybody. And I get it. We all have our challenges. We're all going through our own struggles.
Well, ma'am, you created that challenge by leaving your husband and tearing your family apart. And for what?
But why is it culturally normal for this to be the only other option? Like, at this point, I'm about to start dating other moms to see who wants to co-mother together. Because the fact that we're all just isolated, but going through the same exact challenges at the same time just feels ridiculous.
I agree. I think single mothers should date each other. Or like I said in another video, just be polyamorous or a side chick.
Okay, so I found myself living in my hometown. Because of the pandemic, I moved here, so I've been here, it's like 2 years now. And just the options are very few and far between of compatible prospective mates, intellectually compatible. And I would have even family members tell me like, you just too smart for your own good, or no man wants a woman that talks that much, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, dang. And I remember going through phases where I literally tried to just be quieter or be less me, or don't talk about what you've read so much, Japonica, and you know, just be enough for them, but not too much. I've had exes say, you're too much.
When a competitive, competent male is out achieving his purpose or accomplishments, they are going to face challenges in life. All he wants to do is come home to peace.
I remember dating this dean, very influential, very well-known man. And I remember him picking me up in his like nice car. I think it was a Mercedes. It was super nice. And I mean, I was just like taken aback by his status and felt like, oh wow, like I found someone that's like above me, like smarter than me, and got his stuff together. And I'm like impressed. And
the problem with modern women is that there's no respect, right? They think that they're smarter than you.
He wanted a beautiful, quiet woman to be his side. Not a woman who was passionate or creative or had ideas.
Translation: opinionated, argumentative, combative, uncooperative.
So, you know, needless to say, that didn't work out, and I'm not mad about that. And I'm not mad about any of it, but it does sadden me that in order for me to fit, I have to shift myself to make myself fit.
In other words, like most modern women, you was not raised to be a wife, so you don't know how a wife operates.
And I can only rely on my religious space and pray to God, like, God, what should I do? Am I doing anything wrong? What should I change? How can I fix this? Lord, when is it my turn? Whatever, you know? It's that patriarchal side of Christianity that just tells you, hey, be quiet, sit down and pray and just fix on yourself and fix on yourself and fix on yourself so much, because that's obviously the reason why you haven't found anyone.
Okay, now you're out of pocket. What patriarch are you talking about? The American black man has never been in rulership. We don't create any laws or cut any checks, ma'am. I wish black women would stop saying this shit.
And the Boaz will find you. So many women subscribing to that narrative. I see them all the time. Beautiful. Who are smart and they love God and they're passionate and they are successful and they are lonely. It's 7 billion people on this planet and it ain't enough people for everybody. Me just having to sit with that reality that, oh God.
Look, ma'am, fix your attitude, go to the gym, lose some weight, or date each other.
Okay, so black women, and I'm addressing us because we're the majority of what this hate is coming for. And I'm talking about these videos that are out now, just making us look very bad. I mean, like really bad. And I know that people listen to Kevin Samuels and he was saying a lot of things negative to us, but then this has sparked a whole revolution.
Why? Because we have a voice now? You know what I mean? So men are figuring out that they're not the only ones going through the bullshit that they're going through in their day-to-day lives, dating modern women. Is that what you're talking about?
And just like in the Tupac song, Keep Your Head Up, he predicted it. He says that if these music would not keep on respecting women, that you're going to have a whole group of men disrespecting us. He didn't say it like that. He said it differently, but just listen to it. He predicted it. And a lot of responsibility of black men hating black women, it's hip hop contributed to that. But it was way more than that.
You forgot to mention that Tupac was like 21, raised by a single mother when he wrote that song, Keep Your Head Up. I mean, if a young male says his mom is a black queen despite being a crack fiend, I'm not going to take you serious. He doesn't know any better. He was a kid. You see how she just avoids accountability at all costs? It's a sickness.
And I'm going to get into it. Okay, have you all ever seen a movie called Claudine? If you haven't, please watch it. When I was young, I hated the movie and I couldn't really put my finger on it. But when you look at the movie and the dynamics, it's showing how the government basically controlled the black women through becoming her husband by Section 8, SNAP benefits, and government benefits, because she couldn't have a man in the house. But she was getting those benefits. So that means that children didn't have a father. Do you see how messed up that is? We're going to continue this convo, though.
Well, she finally made a valid point, yet simultaneously avoids accountability. Modern women have to grow up and take responsibility for their choices in life. If y'all want me to do more videos like this, leave a comment in the description. Like, subscribe, share. Peace!